You are my You.
Not a sequence, no problem. That's all right. Well, 51's a good number too. Think about all the good things that are 51.
States, 51 states.
Yeah.
Lisa Ann.
Oh shit, is she 51?
In my head, she is.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Guys, welcome our guest today. He is a one of the top roast battlers in New York City. He's a stand-up comedian. He's pretty much the Food Network for edibles and mushrooms and all kinds of substances. Give it up for my really funny friend, Big T,
Yeah,
everybody.
there he is. There he
What's
is.
up? Thanks for having me. Thank you for the amazing intro. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you can get one of these too.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
a little weak.
You got a little hard.
Yeah, help yourself.
Sometimes I'll just send someone a congrats just so it explodes on the iPhone. There's something
Yeah.
pleasing about the congrats on
Yeah.
And it vibrates a little.
51
Yeah.
episodes.
Exactly.
It's like
a beautiful
Beyonce
thing.
pouring sugar on your
Yeah.
dick. You know?
And then licking it off.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, I'm
of
excited to
course.
have
Thanks
you.
for being here. You are a fucking beast on stage. You're a presence, man. You're a funny guy.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
it.
so welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, man, I don't have a switch. I just go up there. It's just, I don't know. I just love stand-up, you know? Like we were talking about UPS before this, you know? Like,
You used to work for them, right?
yeah, it's like, not that I'm like doing stand-up for my life, so I don't have to go back to like UPS like at the jail or something, but it's like, like I gotta tell these jokes. You know, send me back to UPS like the minor league or something.
Instead of the orange, you're wearing the brown. You know?
Exactly. Did you ever steal anybody's packages and say they got lost?
When I first started,
Good question.
and I just,
I would have.
and UPS was me getting my life together. I just started. I'm still living on my aunt's floor, like in the corner of the living room. Like I thrown out of my mom's house, and there was a DVD player. Like it was 2004. You know, DVD player portable. Like that was hot when it came out. It was like a year and a half. And I'm like, wow, I can watch DVDs and on the floor. You know what I mean? Like while they're watching reruns of Coach.
Right,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And for a half, and that's what they love watching it. But they didn't even watch it. They just had it blasting as I'm trying to sleep. Reruns of Coach, one of the worst show ever. And it crossed my mind, and I'm like, I'm out of teeth. You know what I mean? But it's human nature to see all this stuff and just, you know, like,
Yeah, for sure.
you know, it's a QVC pouch, a bag. It's like a purple blouse some fucking fat lady ordered. But you know what I mean? Like, like, I'm not taking this, even though I look good.
You go make a special delivery to that lovely woman, you know, let her know what's up.
It's human nature, but I was also not trying to attract attention to me. Like if you were coming, like I had my route in Rockaway. If you were coming for some, I would bring blow with me because it didn't smell. I'm like, yo, act like you're giving me your license, and I'd have you fake sign the diet. I would have the Coke in an envelope.
That's so
and
smart.
if UPS was watching me, it just looked like you were coming to pick up a package. Like you weren't home or whatever, but you were getting cocaine, and it was all
So
legit.
you did two jobs in one. You were a
was a
dealer and you used both. Uber drivers do that too. Uber drivers are drug dealers as well. Yeah, my cocaine dealer's an Uber driver too.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, it's smart. 'Cause
That's
you can
super
just get
smart.
everything
You got to
done.
bounce around anyway, you know?
Exactly.
You can make a case it's good for the environment instead of doing it twice, like going back in my car and
Double tasking.
destroying the turtles and shit.
Absolutely.
Plastic straws. Bring them back.
Oh,
Bring back
yeah,
plastic
and you're
straws.
saving them double because you're using those straws that kill them to do the blow. So, you know,
Yeah.
you got them twice. you
Yeah.
know?
It's true.
Doing the Lord's work out there. That's
You
crazy.
grew up in Queens, right? In Rockaway.
Yeah, I'm born in Brooklyn,
Right.
then moved down to Rockaway. It's like, it's 10 minutes, you know, it's right over the bridge, so
Right,
it's like so close, but.
What was that like? Every time I go down there, it's like, Far Rockaway's like a little more hood, right? Far Rockaway, yeah. And then Rockaway's all nicer, like where the Ramones come from, and, you know, it's like more upper class. Like, how did you grow up? Did you grow up more middle class, lower class?
We lived in apartments in Brooklyn.
Hell yeah!
My grandpa had this bungalow in Rockaway.
I love the bungalows.
Shed. It was a shed on stilts. You know what I mean? Like just so small, like summer. And here we are moving out of Brooklyn. It was the 90s. It was getting bad.
Right.
And we used to go down there in the summers, and it was fucking beautiful. And
it is.
We had to winterize. I'm like a 12-year-old kid in the sand putting. I didn't even know pipes froze. You know what I mean? Like insulation. Like, you gotta wrap the pipes. They're gonna freeze. Like, why would they freeze? Like, but you're 12 and 11, 10 years old, whatever.
You don't know. Yeah.
But so my parents worked. My mom was a para, my dad did construction.
Nice. Yeah, I like Rockaway, and it feels like white trash surfers down there.
Yeah, but you get a lot of like Saab station wagons, like you know what I mean, like
yeah.
like some Connecticut
Saab
guys.
Like, I haven't
like,
seen one of them in a long time.
like unique station wagons. With like,
not the
like,
Subaru, the Saab.
Some Subarus too, but like you know, like just it's good for surfboards. You know what I mean? So like
exactly.
And they'll go in the winter when it's snowing out, and it's like it's cool. You know what I mean? It's only in the water. You'll surf in December or January. It's all crazy, but like
You ever surf?
I bodyboard.
You got the bodyboard body.
Yeah.
You got that bodyboard
with the torpedo
body.
head, I'm barreling people over.
Yeah, you're not standing up on that. You're just riding them waves.
I can never get up. I can boogie board and stuff like that, but I can never, like, I step on a skateboard, it's like Charlie Brown, you know, instantly, and then I'm on my back. And that's the worst feeling. You know, you cracked your head, you just lost all the air out of your body. Like, I'm a fucking spaz. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you're a big guy.
Yeah.
Unbalanced on a skateboard.
But you ever see someone ride a skateboard and like just like, wow, that looks so fucking cool. I would pay money to do that, you know?
Yeah. It takes skill to do that though. It's not easy to skateboard. It's really hard.
I feel like Rockaway is like, you know, a bunch of people were in New York and they were like, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna go live in California. I'm gonna go to a beach town, and then they took the wrong drugs and they just ended up there. You
right.
know what I mean?
Yeah, that could be it.
Like, yeah, I like Bud Heavy in a can. Let's just hang out here.
Yeah,
right.
sure. Yeah. The pace definitely seems different than the rest of New York, that's for sure.
But I like, you know what I mean? Like, I get like, I don't know why it makes me angry. But like people like to shit on Rockaway, and I was like going through Jamaica Bay the other day, and the sunset was so beautiful. It was high, it was high tide, had like seagrass sticking out. I'm like, this is New York. Like, how are you gonna shit on Rockaway?
Crazy,
you know what I mean?
No, it is beautiful.
It's beautiful right now. So I'm like, no one keeps shitting on it. So, but the people know about Rockaway. It's jammed in the summer. You can't get around.
Now all the young queers have taken over like the end part of the beach at Reese. Have you seen all them yet? Have you been down to the very end of the boardwalk at Reese Beach?
At 149.
Where the old mental hospital used to be.
Oh, yeah.
I think it tore it down now.
Yeah. It's just a parking lot now.
Yeah.
I used to deliver pizza there back in the day, and the smell when you walked in, like, would go and coat your throat. It was just like it was
from
an old...
From the young Gen Z stinky queers? That makes
sense.
No,
from the mental hospital.
Oh, okay. Same smell.
Jesus Christ.
No,
I'm just kidding.
All right, listen. Know what's fucking weird? This simulation we live in. I was having me time, you know? And there's no location thing on like X Hamster or whatever like porn site. And there was a compilation.
Wait, you need to check in, or like what do you mean? There's no location?
Because it was so close to home. I'm scrolling. Reese Park voyeur video of all people. I made a compilation of people with their tits out, pussy at Reese Park, and I'm sitting there like I'm like, this is a half a mile away.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how is this popping up out of millions of videos?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
getting crazy. It
was creepy. I couldn't even finish.
Did the titties look good? Did they look good?
Oh yeah.
Good. Okay.
That's nice.
They were young and vibrant. You know?
Yep, perky and sturdy. You know, you want a
Not
sturdy
me,
tit.
like picking up a nickel and they're both sagging.
Hey man, I've seen some girls with your tits. They're good tits. You know, you just need a handful, baby. You know.
Get in there, daddy black.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh man.
So, roasting. How'd you get into roasting? Cause you're really good at that.
Oh, thank you.
You don't hold back. You don't give a shit. And then sometimes when the audience pulls back because you go too hard, and like I get it, I'm laughing. Other people get it, they're laughing. You're just like, fuck you. You don't get it. You know, like you let them know, like you're being pussies. You will say, like you're being a bunch of pussies. Like, you know, I know there's two different questions in there, but
once I did one, which people, you'd be good at roasting. Okay. I'm like, when you go to public school, you have to be good. Exactly. You're gonna get shitted on. You know what I mean? Like, you need to be decent. You know what I mean? Or like just around decent, below decent, of just to survive. You know what I mean? Like, and once I did it, and then like I kept pushing the limit. I had one like higher up comics like, "You're a racist. I'll never book you." And I'm like,
wow.
But she was in the corner helping the girl write Ku Klux Klan jokes. I'm like, that's racist to me. I could say it hurts my feelings, but you know what I mean? Like, it's still racist. Like, just because what I said was like a samurai sword, or what you said was a pocket knife, they're both knives. You know what I mean? Like, we're both crossing the line.
You're just a tall, white guy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But if it's a funny joke, it's a funny joke. Whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like, And my friend, I posted today, Scott Hall, you guys know him. He told me about, like, we just need 10,000 supporters. And then once that broke it down for me, I'm like, hold on. And I'm laughing with Lawrence Reese, these people, and saying certain things, but they're all jokes at the end of the day. And I don't need to please the world. I need 10,000 people that want to listen to me say my silly stuff.
Oh,
and it
yeah,
could be
for sure.
a stereotype of this, that, but not like cliche. They're fucking funny jokes. That's why I do yell at the audience, because you know why? Because I am an idiot, but I went to 4 high schools. And if I make a joke that's creative and funny, and you don't get it now because you're a fucking idiot. You ever say something to someone like, oh, I didn't know that? What the fuck would you? Who the fuck are you? You're the Encyclopedia Britannica? You know, like, people always like their opinion of what they know. Oh, I didn't know that. Who cares what you know? It's a fact. You know what I mean? Like everyone knows it. You just because you don't know it, you know, like.
But they think they're the main character. They think they know everything. They think they're right, you know. And half of these people in the audience are not even from New York or like whatever. They don't get it. Some of this stuff.
And like Grove, I feel that at Grove a lot.
I've
like,
never been there, but shout out Grove. I want to.
Oh yeah, I love the guys there, but just sometimes the room, a story is just like it's a little too tight for some of the things I'm saying.
Because you're in Astoria with like working professional, you know, kids from upper echelon families, you know.
And I'm in sweats telling
Exactly.
jokes.
From Rockaway, I got big swinging dick and I make weed, bro. What's up? You know?
Yeah, you definitely seem to portray yourself as authentically as you can on stage, I'd say, right? I mean, like, or is there like a little secret behind all this that's like not really, you know, this is not who you are? What if you were just like you're really into opera or like
you watch anime in private.
The dog, yeah, I mean, I do show the dog. People are like, oh wow, like I'm in love with a small dog. I don't know if that's opera, but it's, you know, it's people always like being the small dog for some reason.
Oh, you got a small little,
it's strange
small dog?
to see. I looked at his story today to see if he was going to be around, and this dog is like, what, 20 years old?
Yeah, she's like 70,
She's
70
like
18.
this big, has no hair. It's like bald.
Yeah,
it's like one of those
alopecia.
bad bald cats, like those bald cats, you know?
Are you sure it wasn't one of your hemorrhoids? Or?
It's one of my skin tags. I dropped in my shaved Manscaped pubic hair.
Manscaped. Shout out Manscaped, sponsor us. Yeah.
But like, I fell in love with this dog. I can't help it. You know what I mean? Like,
it's sweet to see such a big alpha guy carrying around a senior bald dog. You know?
we love each other.
You know, he's half dead.
But this is my stupid line. Like, I'll be like in a small little town in Connecticut, like Mystic Pizza. We were over there at that place, and the lady's like, the dog. I'm like, oh, she has alopecia, like Will Smith's wife. And I'm like,
hell yeah.
I go, I shaved my head out of solidarity. They go, really? I go, no, you stupid bitch. She goes, really? Like, I shaved my head so the dog feels comfortable. Like,
What
you
the fuck?
idiot.
Some people
She's
are
like,
Yo, these old ladies eat it up. Yeah, the
That's
dog.
so funny.
Yo, I wanted to bring her in because the dog is a pussy magnet. You know what I mean? I can't,
yeah,
and I'm saying this with respect to my girl.
That's
My
why I
girl
had
would be
dog
with
at
me.
17. Yeah, I know.
And she'll see the girls just come up right with my girl standing right there. The disrespect of like, hey, I talk to your dog, your guy with the dog, just right away. And like my girl, sometimes she'll put something on the door, like she put a sweater with a rainbow one day, and I was going to meet someone, and my friend's like, is your dog gay? I'm like, no, she was just looking at me. What are you talking about? And I saw the rainbow. She tried to deactivate the pussy magnet, and that's how strong this dog is. I'm like,
well, people might think you're gay.
yeah,
you
because now I have the
rainbow.
dog. I'm like, oh, she's trying to deactivate the pussy magnet.
Yes.
No. Now here's your Nick jersey. Put your Nick.
Yeah.
Damn.
All the gay guys thinking you're a bear.
Yeah,
Big
but
old sexy bear.
it was a good attempt to deactivate but this girl, this
She didn't
little
think you
dog.
would catch on.
Yeah.
She didn't think
But the
you
first customer's like, is your dog gay?
like, no, I am. Spark gay rights.
So do you like wake up every day and shave your face with a straight razor?
No.
Because you are clean.
It is
my
tight.
man. You are clean.
I took a shower. When did I take a shower?
A couple weeks ago.
Well, you don't smell, so.
Yeah, no, I think right before, yeah. I just,
You always got the clean
This is a
look.
fresh one right now. I want to look fresh. Again, Lawrence Reese said he doesn't trust me because I never have facial hair. I don't know if that's a thing. Is that a myth?
I don't know. I think, I mean, I don't know. I haven't really used a straight razor consistently in, you know, like 10 years or something like that, you know, and it's just like, I don't see people do it that much anymore.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's got a little bit of like pubis somewhere, you know, but
I love a fresh one. I got the Clubman aftershave, so it looks like a barber, the barbershop smell.
Yeah.
you shave your chest.
No, I'm not very hairy.
Okay.
Like besides, I'm not even hairy up there.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Can you grow a beard, or is it like patchy and doesn't
It's
stay?
not nice.
That's why you shave then.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be all fucked up.
I only did it like one summer when I was like high on coke, thinking I was Rick Ross. Like,
Right.
like almost was gonna dress as him per se at Halloween that summer, as it was a long summer off. Really a lot of cocaine, and as I got darker as the summer went on, thinking Halloween would come and I'd be Rick Ross.
Yeah.
White Rick
Didn't
Ross.
work out. I got talked out of it.
You seem like a guy who's taken a risk or two with a Halloween costume. You know? I respect that.
That is true.
He's like,
Yeah,
I'm
I've been
Obama this year.
I've been doing it recently.
I'm Jasmine from Aladdin.
I'm like, yo, you don't even have to just do this in October. You can do it all year.
Exactly.
That's so true.
And I've been doing it. I'm doing everything with this cop outfit. It's the stupidest cop outfit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I've seen some of your content.
Oh yeah, I
with
saw
that.
that.
That's so funny.
I saw that. Yeah. That
I
was
wanted
funny.
to.
It's so believable too to see you in a cop outfit.
You do look
everyone-
like a cop. You could look like a cop for sure.
Well, I got this black wig. And like watching Boom and Doom, Big Justice and AJ. Like,
Oh,
really,
yeah.
they're at the end, and I'm not hating on them. They get paid, got paid.
Do your thing,
they're,
yeah.
They're good. But I'm like seeing the faltering with these new weird things that's not Boom and Doom. You know, like
Yeah.
it's like painful. I feel bad a little. And I'm like, oh, what if I'm him and like maybe James Pontillo's the little guy, and we pull over like a car full of like whatever black dudes.
Mexicans.
he's like,
Yeah.
he's like, all right, no movement in here. It's gonna be a boom and then a doom. Like, Big Justice is a racist cop now. Like,
Oh, that's so good.
That's what I was thinking about going for.
That would be funny.
I'd watch that movie
Based
for
off
sure.
of Boom and Doom and plays on.
Yeah, no, that would be funny. You got 3 tries. This is a boom or a doom.
Yeah.
I really do fuck with a Costco though. I just bought some stock in Costco because I'm like, you know what, Costco, you've been good to me for a long time. You know, I don't know if you're a big box retailer type of guy. You kind of strike me as someone that, you know, might, you know, like go and stock up for a while, you know, and, you know, might be set for a while. Sherry, you too. You know, you're a planner.
Let's play this segment where we can't tell if Brad is lying or not.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Because
I love Costco. What
definitely didn't buy stock in Costco. He definitely didn't.
I did.
He got me last time with the Tesla shit.
Oh, that was
Okay.
Well, I didn't
And-
put all my life savings in Tesla. That would have been dumb.
No.
Oh, I think
But-
it's taken off right now.
It's taken off down to the fucking toilet because I do have a little money in it, but
That would be fun if I could be able to tell if you're lying or not. You always get me every time.
I mean,
You
I put
can't
like
tell
I
if
put
you're
like
telling
$20 into Costco. I was
Okay.
being for real, but
Okay.
I just think it's great that Costco is getting the recognition it's always deserved. That's what I appreciate about those guys, and they are America. They're they're Florida, but they're middle America, you know, in terms of sensibility, you know. So
Yeah, it's not Sam's Club.
I got the card and it's never won. It's
Oh,
from
really?
it's from last summer. My girl's niece got it for us. It's pretty far away,
Yeah,
but
it's
I
hard to
do
steal. You can't steal from them either.
oh hell no.
I do want to go there and just buy big sides of beef and just cut steaks and.
That's the thing. You can get like an amazing cut of steak. You can, you know, get yourself like a pair of snow pants. You know, you can buy yourself a television. You know, you can go fucking nuts.
You can get an eye exam in there.
That's true.
I listen.
Everything.
I'm gonna say something. Those big hot dogs
Yeah.
don't do it for me. The price puts so much fucking makeup and perfume on it that people look past that they're horrendous hot dogs.
Oh, they're not good.
I don't know. Who wants that big thing? Like, I don't know.
We used to have them in school, those foot-long hot dogs.
Dude, but it's
in
like
school.
thick and like room temperature is not hot. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. I think people look past it because it's $1.50 with a soda. Like,
Right, now.
like, oh, yeah, this is good. Like, I don't know. It's,
I like that cookie, though. The
I mean,
double chunk cookie.
$1.50 for a hot dog. You really, I mean, you know. I mean, what do you expect? You know?
I saw something. The Mets have a dozen hot dogs in a helmet this year.
Oh God.
Oh, man. People are going to get crazy
Just all
with that.
stacked in there. Like,
Oh, no.
it's looking
Jesus
weird.
Christ.
Oh, no.
Looking like a fucking pocket pussy.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no.
I'm just stacking wieners all day.
Are you a Mets fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Queens,
All right. What do you
yeah.
think? What do you think of this year? We got a shot?
I don't. And just because we added Soto, I just.
I mean, yeah, you made the NLCS last year. You had Soto, you know.
Pretty good year last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens. You know, it's still new that you have an owner that's willing to spend so much money. You know what I mean?
100%.
You gotta spend it now,
That's
though.
the biggest hurdle in, you know, continued success is ownership for sure. And we were talking about outside. I know you enjoy gambling. You enjoy a little sports gambling.
Ooh.
I do as well. I very much do. Do you have any like good gambling stories or any like near misses or big wins or?
I have. I have had success.
Sure.
And with that being said, I gave a lot of it back.
Oh yeah.
That's my problem. I'm not afraid to admit it.
Can't stop. Yeah.
The universe blessed me, man. Like I was in a bad relationship. We're not gonna mention it, so like Beetlejuice. And I finally, Sheri knows.
Yeah, he knows too.
He knows stuff too.
But and I finally got her out of my life, and I was like, told my friend right before COVID, I'm like, yo, call me to Vegas, you know, like I need to get away.
That was the breakup trip.
And I just want to gamble.
Get away and gamble.
And I was getting shitted on in a relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and the world bounced back, and I just kept hitting them. I was at the Bellagio. I usually do like money line first half parlays, and I was doing it. They didn't have that. They only had the spread. So like, and I had like $1,000, $2,000 parlays.
Oh Jesus
and that was
Christ.
like
Balling.
it's straight parlays, not money line. Which I'm willing to risk the money to win maybe even money. You know,
Right.
money line.
Yeah.
Instead, I was with the spread, and I was hitting them for like 25,000. Then I was letting it. Then each bet got bigger. And the pictures, I'll show you the pictures after the picture I have on the phone of the guys with these stacks of money on the counter.
Holy shit.
My friend's over my shoulder. And we're going to Spago every night, fucking Wolfgang Buck's place.
Yeah.
Just amazing food, the best trip. Like, I needed this. I was getting, I don't want to say too much, you know what I mean? Like, it was a bad.
You gotta win, baby.
That's a big one.
You gotta win.
We extended the trip to like another couple of days. I'm like, yo, I keep hitting. So we went to the Venetian, and I walked away like 150,000.
Oh my God.
Coming back, my friend's like, I finally want to go home. I go, all right. We eat 500 milligrams. We come back. We land. I'm like, yo, Steph Curry doesn't stop shooting. And then we drove from JFK during rush hour. And, switching time zones, 500 milligrams, to drive to the Meadowlands. This is before it was legal on the phone.
Oh my God,
and
bro.
I won like another 30, 40, whatever
Jesus
it was.
Christ.
And I gave so much of that back January 1st.
January.
January 21st when they legalized gambling on the phone. And
gotcha.
I probably gave that and then some back.
So you lost all of it?
But that has happened so many times.
That's how you know he's a real
$200,000
gambler.
almost?
Yeah. And
Gone.
then I had my friend putting bets in for me. I was paying him like $100 for each parlay, and I got one a night. So that's how I wasn't hurting myself.
Yeah.
You know, once that was legal on my phone, and he lived in Jersey, and he was putting bets in for me, so I had to stop driving to the Meadowlands. Because we would put bets in, and I have to keep driving to the Meadowlands to cash it in.
Yeah.
Then put another $1,000 parlay, go to this place in Natoli's and see Caucus, this Italian deli,
Jesus
eat
Christ.
like kings, and then drive back. And like, we were winning so much, it was like getting annoying to drive all the way down to Jersey. But like, I know I sound like pretentious, but like,
No,
we were
I feel
doing
you,
that
yeah.
good. Like, but the money, it was awesome. You know what I mean? Like,
Willing to risk it all, man.
So what'd you blow it on? What'd you bet on? That fucked you up.
you just start putting like,
I mean,
you
parlays
think-
are bad investments, number one.
You start like the switch after winning and winning so big that goes from like, oh, I could do this forever and be a millionaire and retire.
Right.
It clouds the minds. It's such an
yeah.
Adam and Eve like
Addiction.
universe, like
It's a drug addiction.
and you become so blind that you can't stop. Like when it was the old school way where you had an offshore account, like I wasn't happy till the account was maxed out.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like I would always hurt myself because then anytime I was up, I would just keep
You just got to get to that number, yeah.
Keep going.
Whenever I hit and then some, and I would hit them sometimes. That's why I would win big, because I was so aggressive. You're gonna hit these big ones. You know what I mean? Like it's simple
You were more
probability.
addicted to the process than the outcome.
Yeah. But it got to the point where you're doing so much research. Like fucking, I'm just looking at the last 10 games. Like it's just tedious back and forth, looking at numbers. I love it. That's like my autism.
Yeah. I feel
Watching the
same,
money line.
Yeah, he's like a Rain Man gambler out here.
Seeing
Right?
where Vegas was wrong. Like, I looked at it on 3 sites. Why is it's trending this way, but the money's on it that way? You know what I mean? The numbers talk to you if you look at it long enough.
Yeah,
Wow.
or if you're just cross-examining between different apps and shit like
Yeah,
that too. You
just
can find
cross-check.
you do the
if you're
discrepancy and you
curious-
make money either way. Yeah.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
Brad has a system. He gambles.
But I'm
What's that called
I'm
again?
a pussy gambler though. I forget.
I don't think
There's
it's
a
called
name-
pussy. I
there's
think
a
it's
name.
smart. Did you hear what he just said?
And I mean, yeah, but I've also never had a $150,000 night that I won. You know, like
Right.
I've never gotten up anywhere near that.
And if you
know.
did, do you think you would keep going to, or do you
Fuck
think
no.
you would just go home and
I'd cash
deposit
the fuck
that?
out. I'd put at least.
You say that, but
It was
I
just so
would.
many
Yeah.
parlays.
Yeah.
It was
I
just,
think you would. I think you would.
I would.
deposit it
I'd
in the
probably.
bank.
I'd deposit most of it. Yeah. Because I know that the thing about, you know, having $1 million in general, $1 million is you never have to work again. If you just invest it, you know, like you literally, like you can live off interest. So that's my goal in life, is to live off interest, you know, passive income, you know. That's why I like gambling anyway. And I love basketball, but.
Hell yeah. I love that.
But listen, it's like I just said, I stopped. You know, it's never like,
oh, you're not doing it anymore?
My thumbs hurt. Small action.
Yeah.
No, why? No one's fucked up. I'm on Instagram. I don't even have the apps.
Oh, yeah, and the odds pop up and shit?
No. They go, you have a bonus bet on FanDuel. Open up the app. How the fuck did they get on my Instagram story?
Oh, shit. 2 nights ago,
really? 2 days ago.
The ad knows. The ad knows.
And it said, no, it said I had a bonus bet because they were rolling me back in.
Damn.
And then I just did a throwaway bet. I was like, let me download it. Let's see if it's really talking to me. And
Let me see if it's really talking
I
to me.
opened the FanDuel app. I haven't did it since January. And there was $200 in it. Yeah. It's a stupid bet on the Nuggets and the over, like live bet, just because I was like, it's free money. Let me just, like an idiot, instead of investing it the right way.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I hit him. I cashed out 2 bets and I turned it into something, and then we'll see what happens tonight.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But I'm done. I'm not trying
They
to
got you again, bro.
No,
they got you.
No one burned me out last year. I didn't take my break from baseball, and I did it into baseball.
That's my problem too. Is I'll make money during the basketball season, and then like I'll fucking bet basketball or baseball and football, and I'll just.
But usually I stop baseball, and that time off is so to get back in that grind for the football and basketball in the fall.
Yeah.
You need that break, and I did it. And I took a little time
off.
Bored,
you know, and it's right there on your phone. And
But it's so much fun.
It's so much fun, dude.
As long as you're having fun.
That rush, and I had the Apple Watch. And
it was on there all the time.
I looked, and I stopped wearing it, but I had it when I went to Vegas, and I looked like the most calories or heartbeats, whatever, something. The record I had, it was the day when I was in Vegas, and I had like the Rockets over first half as the last leg of the big bet, and me pacing around and my heart rate, that was the day that I had the most, like something.
You were the healthiest.
Yeah, the healthiest I was.
Yeah, it was the healthiest.
From the Apple Watch was that first half. Because you got 24 minutes to get it right. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even like, it gives you the whole game to get it right now. You have the first half to get this number.
That's a risky bet, because so many good teams will just like let it bullshit till the third quarter, fourth quarter, you know, and then they'll pull it together. So that's a tough one. Yeah.
I know. But I love it.
It's so good, man. Stand-up kind of like that too, though, where you're just like, I feel like your stand-up is, at least, and honestly, all three of us, we all take risks on stage.
Yeah,
a lot of comics go up there and they try to play it safe or whatever, but you swing for the fences when you go up there, and I love to see that. You know,
thank you.
You're betting a parlay every time you go up there.
You're the same guy on stage as you are off stage, and you don't really find that with many comics. I'm the same way too. Like, I'm the same person, you know. Like, some people, it's all an act or whatever.
Yeah, like
which
me.
is fine.
Like me, I'm
fucking.
Well, that's why I saw you the other night. I had a tooth infection, and I'm like,
I just ate a croissant, and I'm really tired.
I ate 2 croissants.
2 croissants.
I had 2 croissants.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see you. I love watching you before. I know I'm gonna get a dance.
There's
Talk about
2 people there. They were from like another country. They didn't speak English. It was not the best, but you got to do it.
2 French people for every croissant.
It was one Switzerland and one somewhere, and I was like, I thought it was Sweden. I was like, oh, isn't that the same fucking country? Like, I didn't even know. You know?
I hope they bring my bacteria vaginosis material back to Europe. I was screaming.
Their faces were, I didn't see their faces, but I could tell that they were.
I was
like,
screaming at them for some reason.
Like, you don't know discharge? You got discharge in the panties. No, you didn't. I don't know if you said that, but
stuff makes good lip balm.
Funny. But it is good for you. You know. But yeah, I know we have a few minutes left. I don't know, but I want to talk real quick about.
We got like 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about how this guy's really talented when it comes to actually making edibles, mushrooms, gummies, all kinds of stuff, right? He has like a whole cooking show. Is that your house that you record in?
Yeah. My old place and now the new place.
I wasn't sure if you rented out a kitchen in a townhouse somewhere. So yeah, it's a beautiful kitchen that you have too.
Oh, thank you.
The other day you were making stuff and like you were just giving away. You're like, this is 500 milligrams. This is 1,000 milligrams.
That's what we're having Sunday.
What is it? What is
the
that?
milligram challenge.
What's the milligram?
The milligram challenge.
It's the third
milligram challenge.
The third one. The third edition.
All right, so let's start from the beginning. So you make it.
The first one, my friend Reese, one of my longtime pals, smokes a lot of wax, a lot of weed. Edibles don't get me high. Like, shut the fuck I hate that. You know what I mean?
Like, I'll show you.
Yeah. So we came, we put a syringe of Rick Simpson oil, like 100% THC, on a 225 punch bar.
Oh my God.
I medicated, it was the Hanukkah episode. I was medicating Locke's and Rubens.
Happy Hanukkah. Jesus Christ. Bro.
And he went in close to probably 1,000. And my mom was there, and she was like,
My mom was there.
she was like,
Your mom is cute. She's a cute little lady, too.
she's like, I see he's hot.
Gotcha, motherfucker.
It was a draw. You know, we crowned the champion because we put on a show.
That's what's up.
Okay.
And I
That's a lot. Holy shit. He was probably high for like 3 or 4
yeah,
days.
his eyes were a little low, and like no matter how
little
strong
low.
he was trying to be, I know what was going on.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was a lot of milligrams. But then my mom, who just blurted out, she was my co-host on a lot of episodes. She's like, "Oh, I want to go for the crown. I want to go against Reese." I'm like, "What?"
Your mom?
She called him out on the air.
That's what's up.
So we were gonna have the
Yo.
second one was a battle between Reese versus my mom.
That's classic right
But
there.
they somehow they both ended up in Florida when we were recording. So I had to put it out there. Some lady drove from Connecticut, T-Site, wound up eating like 4,000 milligrams. She got lost on the way down, not high. How are you gonna not get lost going home?
Oh my God.
This guy Morch, and these two will come in Sunday.
That
My
is
friend,
so
1,000
much.
milligrams?
my friend Morch was like in the threes. I approached 2, and I had this bottle of distillate, which is like straight gas. It's like that, and like that stuff. Like any material touches it, it's just you have to throw it away, and that's how high it gets you. You know what I mean? Like,
You have to throw it away.
yeah, like any spatula of this, you throw it away, and that's how high it gets you. And that was like the last thing we ate, and that was the one where I was throwing everything like Oprah, and just throwing cookies, and it
Like
was.
Oprah, you get a 2,000, you
Yeah.
get a 4,000. Oh,
So I was
hell
talking to a
no.
guy outside of Grove, my friend Lex. He's gonna do it. He says he doesn't get high, and we're
Wait, he doesn't smoke or get high at all?
Oh, he smokes a lot of
Oh, but
wax
he can't get high anymore. you
on
mean.
edibles.
Oh, right,
so this is
right,
another
right.
challenge, which is a feat of strength, of milligrammage and mind capacity and endurance.
Tolerance, endurance, stability.
And we're sponsored by Dream Treats.
Oh, nice.
And
Dream Street, shout out.
and you know the stuff I was throwing out, people might say, "Oh, that's not really 500 milligrams."
No, you're not like that. I don't
I
believe
don't,
that.
I don't know. I ate the whole bag and I'm ripped. So if it's not 500, what is it, 400 or close? He says his precise number, and I trust him. I'm not saying this out of any tongue, and I can't wait for his. I told him make me 1,000 milligram chocolate bar. Let's see if those numbers are correct. I'll eat the whole thing on the air. And the guy Lex is going for the 4,000 crown. T-Site and Morch, the returning just casual patrons of the milligram challenge in the crowd, just not even perform, just eating this on a casual day.
Yeah. That's like that. What they do.
Yeah.
You gotta shut up a camera that's towards the audience, too.
Yeah, we're gonna have some people
Yeah,
over.
okay.
I know Lawrence Reese and James Pontillo are gonna come down. I don't know if I'm gonna get a bunch of pizza for afterwards or like $300 worth of McDonald's burgers or
Jesus
something.
Christ.
Some kind of food. you have
Something
to have,
wild
yeah.
like that, and we're gonna have a great day. I look forward to it. My girl's away, so we're gonna get fucking baked. You know what I mean? Like, cause
Sounds like a good show to wear like Cookie Monster pajamas too. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah.
if you guys want, I know it's far Rockaway, but if the invite's there, it's gonna be fun.
Appreciate it.
Just
Oh yeah. If I'm available, I'd go to that for sure. I've slowed down in the last few years.
Well, that's the thing.
I'm a
I
daily
would die.
smoker
I think
for
I would be
sure,
in an
yeah.
alternate reality.
Yeah.
I
I think
don't barely smoke.
You'd have an ego death.
If it was a
yeah.
cocaine competition, I'd be there.
oh, listen. If this was 10 years ago,
That's going down the street.
if this was 10 years ago, we would be there doing
Okay.
the cocaine.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
You gotta balance it out. You know, you gotta see
We-
something.
So how did you get into making all this stuff? How long ago did you start?
I got hurt from UPS,
Okay.
and I had a crock pot that I thought would come bigger. Like if you work safe and didn't get into an accident, they would give you like a book, like when you sold like chocolate as an elementary school, like
Okay.
you get a silver candle holder for your mom. You remember,
Yeah,
like.
Right, a pen.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
that, they had a book like that for driving safe, and the crock pot looked big. I came, it was like small, and like, what the fuck did I use this?
One little
but that
burger
was
in there.
perfect for making crock pot butter, and that free pot from UPS driving safe turned into thousands of dollars.
Hell yeah.
The crock pot turned into making pot
Yeah.
and made you a melting pot, and also, get you money too, bro. Look
Yeah,
at you, man.
and I'm trying to revamp it now because that's when I had time. I first started comedy,
So
like
the first thing you made was weed butter.
yeah, and Fruity
Okay.
Pebble treats, and I'm like,
Fruity
because I had an
Pebbles,
edible
okay.
and it was like not good. I'm like, I could do this better, and then it just gradually went from just like the box of cookie mix into baking everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
And
you
I
gradually grow. I wasn't thinking about this as a kid. Like I'm gonna be a baker. You know what I mean? Like, so, like it just.
I was gonna say I trust heavier guys.
No, but I would eat
I
a
don't
lot.
trust skinny chefs. So.
Like back to my mom's bungalow. Like it was a small place, but I had the front room was like on an angle like this because it was like. It's a weird shape. It's a shed, but I had a front door, and I was selling weed out of it.
Nice.
You know, and that was I just talking about.
This is why we love him, bro.
I think you're talking about living on a trailer in the sky or something like that.
Trailer in
What
the
were we
sky.
just talking about?
No, but you make your own edible. It's a business.
About cooking, about cooking.
Yeah.
You guys would come over.
Right.
And I'd be sitting there all night just selling weed out of the front door. People living on the beach coast. And it was like the 90s. You could do that shit, you know?
Of
Like,
course.
and I'm like, hey, watch this. Watch what they do with the salmon. And he's like, yo, how'd you know she was going to do that? I'm like, oh, she did it earlier at the 8 o'clock show. They'll do like 8, 9, 10, and then replay them at 1, 2, 3.
Right,
I'm sitting there
right.
just smoking weed, selling weed all night, watching it twice,
Hell yeah.
learning how to cook. Like the kid from the brother in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Okay.
Yes.
Remember Eddie? And he starts learning from Julia
He does,
Childs?
yes, he does.
Making amazing
What a
waffles.
classic fucking movie. Classic.
Dated reference, but classic if
No,
you
I
ever go
get
back
it.
and
I
look.
get it. Parents were out of town and they had a fashion show. And, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, Sue Ellen, listen. A lot of these comics, and listen, I don't care. I'll come for the smoke. Like they never watch Ace Ventura. They never watch Dumb and Dumber.
They
They
don't
never
watch
watch.
podcasts. You can tell because when they get here, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
But they never see something about Mary.
Shut up.
I know,
Like,
it's
this ain't
so
fucking
true.
60
There's
minutes,
certain
bitch.
things you have to do. You have to watch to be funny. I never watched Pokemon or that. I'm not bashing it, but know what? If you're gonna be a comic, you can watch the Pokemon, but then you have to see the classics so you know what funny is.
Maybe
Yeah.
study
When movies were
comedy
movies, you know?
a little bit. Study comedy a little
Yeah,
bit. Study
get
podcasts
high
a little bit.
and watch it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a fucking sex tape of your parents. It's fucking
No.
something about Mary. It's something good. Laugh. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is what funny is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I
Like,
love about Brad. Brad and I, he knows his shit, his history.
Ah, man, that's why I got into
Yeah.
it. You just
He
sit
knows
and you
it.
watch, and you just watch over and over again. You go, I want to be one of those people.
Yeah.
You know.
Very, very well versed in that. Not a lot of comics are. I was talking to a comic last night about something. John Mulaney and how he was in The Bear. You remember that episode? He was in The Bear. Whatever, don't matter. They don't even know that he acts too. They were like, oh, I just thought he did stand up. I'm like, no, he's a writer for SNL. He acts like, I don't know, shit like that just pisses me off, you know. But but yeah. So do you make money off of the edible selling?
I had more time. I was baking more, and I was eating more. But like, I stopped. And I stopped
Get high
drinking.
on your own supply.
Yeah,
Literally.
like everything I ever did, the cocaine, this, and I wasn't feeling good. I went to the doctor. I started getting the gout and fatty liver from eating so many, like hundreds of milligrams of edibles, and then eating everything.
Well, sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? It was it was the pandemic. I'm not blaming it. It's just I had time in my hand, and I was just.
Yeah.
It got so bad. I got fatty liver.
I put on 30 pounds during the pandemic. It
Oh.
happens, man.
Yeah.
So I had to stop. I couldn't have these
You
cookies.
have lost weight.
Oh, thank you.
You have lost weight.
So I had to cut back with that, but I'm trying to I'm redoing it right now, with pouches with the logo on it, my shape. I should have worn my hat and the shape of the pouches, weed pouches, almost like merch. Trying to put it in the universe so the comedy.
I think that's a great move
I already
for
have
you
the
to take it
merch.
to shows and sell it at shows.
I would,
Because
100%.
it's small sample size. I went on the road during the pandemic. Don Marinelli, these people. I said it. Uptight people in like suburban Georgia. Then afterwards, old people lying around my truck. You have those pre-rolls there?
See? Yeah.
I had pre-rolls and candy with me,
Yeah.
just as nothing that smells. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nothing too crazy and look semi-personal product. But like, if I put my logo on it and they like my silly shit, my rose paddles, and I'm talking about it, I'm dripping in my own material. It's in my headrest of my trucks, all over my apartment.
Yeah, it goes
my,
hand
my
in
I
place.
hand.
love that it's in the headrest.
My friend has a shout out to McCoy Upholstery. Shout
out!
Yeah,
Sponsor us.
they do like a beautiful work, old cars, and like we bartered a deal between me and him. I was doing him a favor or something. He did me a favor with
That's
the
how it
car,
works.
Hell
and
yeah.
it was and beautiful leather seats, the headrest of my face. Looking in the mirror, I see it in the back seat.
That's beautiful.
I love
I
myself.
love that.
So, guys, I know a lot of my friends watch this, and a lot of my stalker exes or stalker girls that I never got with watch this. If you want edibles or anything like that, hit up Big T. We got you, bro. Or
Big
hit
Tits, Big Pics on Instagram.
exactly. We
Check out
got
the
you.
Milligram Challenge on everything Big T.
That was fun. Even that little clip that I watched on Instagram that you were like throwing.
Oh
I was
yeah,
like,
and that was.
You could tell you were zooted too. You were like, yeah.
Yeah, we
like,
decided to
yo.
make. I had can of sugar. I was making can of sugar also. Like I had time for 3
Oh, yeah,
days.
you made Arnold Palmer.
Like this is how much time I had. I had time over 3 days to aerate sugar, like to naturally make the grain alcohol evaporate from the weed that's gonna be left into the sugar. Like it was just, like every day, almost like some like crop dude, like mixing this can of sugar so it aerates grain alcohol, and then by the 3rd or 4th day you have fucking medicated sugar, which is just
I love that.
iced medicated
America,
medicated iced tea.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
All right. Yeah, I might have to come visit you in the Rockaways. That sounds like a lot
Oh, we're
of
definitely
fun.
gonna
Yeah.
come down there in the summer for sure.
Oh yeah, yo, definitely hit me up.
Come down there.
And yeah, you said Big Tits, Big Pics on,
Yeah,
on
on
the
Insta-
internet, on
Instagram.
All right. Fuck yeah. Anything else you want to promote before you, or anything you want to leave the kids with as a nice little good night
Come see
story?
his roast battles. He roast battles in Manhattan and at New
Fight
York
Club.
Comedy Club.
The
at-
6th against Jay Simpson, who's one of my favorite people.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys for having me. Sorry if I was
Thank
all over
you.
the place
No,
and
no,
talking.
that's
Stop
the whole
apologizing.
thing.
We love you, bro. I love you.
You're the
Great.
man. Come
Big
on,
T,
dude.
everybody.
Yeah,
big fucking T.
yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Hell yeah.
You